Hello, you divine infinite human beings. You are all that is, ever has been, and ever can be. Your divine infinite truth, your divine infinite love, your divine infinite source, and you have the power. Here I am with a beautiful manifestation against 5G. I just did an interview with this gentleman here in Italian, and everyone understood me. Great. And I told him basically what I'm going to tell you now is that and they're all protesting 5G because they know the dangers of it to themselves, to their children. They are here doing whatever they can to stop it. They have gotten over 700 cities to say no to 5G. 700 mayors who have vietato, how do you say vietato? I'm getting my languages mixed up. Who have vietato, prohibited 5G. But the Italian government has gone over that. So now they're taking it to another level, and I'm attaching my city, Terracini, to that request to have the 5G towers removed because it's a military weapon, all right? It's not fast. Oh yeah, good, am I still on? They're trying to take me out here. But you have a right to choose 5G if you want it, but you need to have informed consent, and that's the problem. You're not being informed as to what it really is, all right? And people don't know what it is, and they're putting it up around us while we're being locked down in our houses, while we're being muzzled. And the truth behind 5G is it's a killer. It's a silent enemy. It is a silent killer. It can create bacterial infections, viral infections, yes. It can mutate your cells by rearranging the atoms in your body. It can create all kinds of diseases, all right? Yes, and viruses. And what do you think COVID-19 is? It's a tag word. It's not a virus, it's a tag. It's tagging you. It's tagging you for whatever purpose that frequency is there to harness you. And I was thinking today as I was looking around at the children, why is it the children aren't getting it? I mean, come on, a contagious, deadly virus that's spread by your spew? Because this virus has been genetically created to tag certain individuals with, and to, create physical illnesses, to create toxic reactions to people who have predisposed health conditions, and it's culling the herd and transhumanizing the children, okay? And each frequency has a patent, a U.S. patent that the military has created during the 1950s. There's a frequency to kill insects or bees. There's a frequency to change your brain waves. There's a frequency to burn your skin and eyebrows. There's a frequency that disperses crowds. There's a multitude of frequencies. That's what we're in right now. We're in a frequency war where our organic frequencies are rising and they're trying to lower our frequencies. And of course, there's a genocide plan here, Agenda 21, going on also, which is why they want to get metal into your body through smart dust, through vaccinations, through artificial food that you're eating, and they want to make you an antenna so you can attract this to you. So I think the first step is to make people aware. And right now, today, we're few, okay? We're small, but it's a start. It's a start. And this is in Sicily, okay? And that's good because when I went to the mayor of Terracini, Sicily, and had have a letter signed by the community members and presented it to him, he couldn't care less. That mayor does not care about you, about human beings, okay? And I've had people here ask me, well, what about Donald Trump? Is he going to save us? What about this? What about this? And I have said, you know what? This is a catalyst. This is a call for the heroes, because it is a call for us to save ourselves, for humanity to, as David Icke says, and I love David Icke, God bless the godfather of conspiracy. I call it conspiracy therapists now instead of conspiracy theorists. to get up off our knees, to wake up and to see that the government does not have our best interest at heart, okay? They're not having us muzzled to try to prevent, you know, our deaths. They have not been poisoning our food for eons and spraying us with chemtrails and putting fluoride right in our water because they care about us. And the more people that awaken to this, the more the movement will grow and the more we will be able to take down these death weapons and demand our Earth back. Because they have put them up without our consent. They put them up in secret. They put them up when you were in lockdown and being told to stay home and stay safe. And that's why I've been very, very outspoken and very active, because I knew the more we stayed home and stayed safe, the more antennas they would be putting up all around us, and the more our population, humanity, would be in jeopardy, and the more people would die. So I believe by taking off your muzzle, speaking the truth, getting out there, taking some kind of action to get this weaponry, this 5G weaponry taken down, you are going to save lives. And that is the only way to save lives. Not by muzzling yourself and worrying about your spew, because guess what? That's not how it's transmitted, believe it or not. And they're even starting to say that now. And the masks are just to keep you from talking and touching and being human, which is what, you know, there are some people wearing masks here, but they're still Italians, very gregarious. There's a woman wearing her 5G. I'm wearing my 5G. And, you know, people are starting to wake up. But that is the cause right now, okay? Black lives matter, white lives matter, purple lives matter, children's lives matter, dogs' lives matter. There's Kiki doing her part. You know, everyone's lives matter, and this is a threat to all of our lives. So don't get distracted. Oops, scusa. Don't get distracted by the distractions that they're throwing us, okay? And everyone in every country needs to get, that's Giuseppe, he's our lawyer right now, and he is, you know, there's a lot of lawyers and good doctors who are speaking out against this, and the lawyers are using their skills to get these towers taken down. The doctors are using their skills to say, do not get vaccinated, do not even get tested, all right? So we need the heroes. We do need a hero. We need storytellers that tell the truth, first of all, full disclosure, and we need heroes that can step forward and be leaders. We don't need any more. We need leaders that create leaders, okay? We don't need spiritual teachers that create followers. We need leaders, spiritual leaders that create leaders. It's time for everyone to step up to the bat and speak out and start taking some kind of action to take our Earth back. I haven't even told you about all the fires that have destroyed this beautiful island of Sicily, clearing way for the 5G. You know, so it is pivotal right now. We're at a pivotal time. The enemy, the silent enemy, has taken a huge part of our freedom away during this lockdown by keeping us in our houses and keeping us quiet. So, oh, you speak English. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Tell me your name again.
What?
What's your name again?
Philip.
This is Philip. Okay, sorry, I'm on live. And Philip.
Hello.
Philip, you want to tell me a little bit about what you have seen here about 5G in Sicily and what you're trying to do here?
Yes, that it's a disaster because the people is not waking up. Yes, so we must try to make all possible.
Yeah,
So
good. And you've seen the towers all over the place, right?
the towers,
The 5G towers.
Yes, there are about 57 antenna
In Palermo.
In Palermo, yes.
Okay, that's just in Palermo, not to count the rest of Sicily.
So they installed during the lockdown.
Yes, they were all installed while we were at home being safe. We were not being safe, okay? All right, so.
Okay.
Okay.
What else to say?
Well, that's what you're doing today. You're here
Yes.
to try to stop this.
We have to fight hard.
Yes, it is a fight.
Absolutely.
It's a good fight and it's a worthy fight. Thank you very much.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
So, yeah, so there are people waking up. We might be few, but you know what? Go out there and you're a pebble. Drop yourself and create ripples, create waves of awakening that will spread to other people, because this really is the fight. Yes, there's a lot of other bad things that have been going on excuse me, for eons on this planet. Child trafficking is horrible. You know, satanic ritual and gathering of loosh, that's been going on for a long time, and it's awful. But I believe it's coming out right now because it's trying to distract you from the fight at hand. And they have taken a huge chunk of our freedom while we were locked down, putting up all these 5G towers and satellites, most of all the satellites in space, encircling our planet with a prison. And now it is our time to take it back. You speak English? No? Oh, so why are you here today? What are you doing here today?
Today we are in Palermo for protest with 5G.
5G, okay? So
5G.
These are all people who are coming out, good people who've come out of their homes and are doing whatever they can. And I hope this is an inspiration for you. I know a lot of people turn up for David Icke, okay? David Icke, when he was in Trafalgar Square last week, maybe we don't have those numbers, but we got to start down here in Sicily. And you know, wherever you are, you might have just a few people, but the 5G protest day is the 26th of September. So that's a good day to get out and spread the word, you know, whatever you can. I've got this great sign I'm going to hold on to, and you're going to see me out there again on the 26th of September protesting 5G. And you can see these Italians who are in gamba, as we say. They know what's going on. They understand the severity of it, and they care. They care about their children most of all. They care about humanity. They care about them remaining human, because the ultimate agenda is to transhumanize the human. And if you notice, I'm from Kentucky, and I just saw the Kentucky Derby was such a joke. I mean, come on, they had a derby without spectators, without hats, without manjulops, without human beings, okay? We're being muzzled. We're being told to keep distance. We're being told to not be human beings so they can transhumanize us. Now, look at how much, I mean, I'm here, okay, we're on the internet right now, but just notice in your own self how much more time you've been spending on the internet since this happened. Nobody can travel. Nobody can, I can't even see my mother. My brothers can only go in and see my mother in the resort home, nursing home she's in, for half an hour a day. Our old people are dying alone. Our children are having their future stolen from them while they're being forced to learn on the internet and not be close with their friends, not form friendships, and not be kissed and hugged and cuddled. You know, our humanity, our humanness, our compassion, our heart-based love is being stolen right from under our eyes. We're being conditioned to become inhuman, non-human, AI robots, and the old people are being isolated, being killed off, so we don't have the wisdom of the Nana, you know, the grandmothers. The children aren't getting that cultural, ancestral knowledge that's passed down through generation. And also, we are energetic beings, so we're, as you can see, we are here, but we cannot share our auras with others because we're told to distance ourselves. We learn so much just from energetic communication between our species, and 5G stops that, by the way. So, I think I've said my spiel both in Italian and English today, and it feels so good because ever since the lockdown my voice has been muted, my blog has been terminated, my YouTube posts have been censored, my Facebook posts have been deleted. Whenever I talk about 5G vaccinations and COVID-19, the tag words. Once you put those words together, you know there's the screening. So this is our time now. We're out. We need to not let them not fall for another planned scandemic, because they're just going to put more and more 5G around and climatize you to being on the internet and replacing this synthetic relationships with the real ones, okay? The only good thing about this on a spiritual level is that we are ascending to a higher frequency, and these skills that we have right now through technology are nothing compared to the innate skills, the innate abilities that we have as infinite humans. So it's a good chance for you to start practicing your internal internet, surfing the infinite, not the net, okay, which is finite. It's a good chance to practice telepathizing, remote viewing, teleporting, because these are skills that we innately have. And if we were not given the bad copy of technology, we would naturally ascend in this ascension cycle to the higher frequencies of the infinite nature of the true divine human being. So that's my little spiel for the spiritual aspect of things, because of course it's always spirit at first. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this. This is a very important video, and it's a call to action. And Kiki agrees, right? That's what Kiki says. Call to action. Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah.